So ladies and gentlemen, that leaves us with the one trophy left to present tonight for overall champions. As we all know, receiving this on your own doesn't happen as often as it used to. You get a lot of ties nowadays. A lot of clubs are very successful in both classes. But this year, by half a point, they managed it. This year's winners of the Starkey Cup. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the overall champions 2018, the Marketeers. You consider yourself.
There's been some very, very poor imitations tonight. So, can you hear me in the back?
Fire alarm, all right.
All right, let's get you on the side of a la 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 la. Piano man, no. Where's he gone? How did you get it? Useless. Dave Stokes, congratulations. Twitter, that was mine and John O'Hearn's idea, by the way. Thanks for mentioning it. Lovely. I mentioned earlier about, and everyone's mentioned it tonight, but you can't emphasise it so much about how much the committees and marshals and judges do for Carnival. Without them, we wouldn't be here. These guys are the lifeblood of Carnival. They do everything they do for the love of it, not trophies, not recognition. They do what they do to allow us to exceed, to aspire to greatness, which a lot of us has done for a long time, so thank you very much to them. Can you get one more pint, please? I'm dry here. This is John Owens, who, for years I've been hassling you about one thing or the other. Carnival or Skittles or something. What you do for this lot and these guys is amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Now, as I'm the only thing stopping you getting to the bar, I won't go on for too long. As you know, I normally have an awful lot to say, but it is different when you stood here.
Well, you won this year, that's why.
Exactly, Mr. Bennett. When you stood here coming second or third, you can take the mick and you can have a laugh. And when you stood here winning, you can't really do that without sounding a bit of, well, let's be honest, even more of a knobhead. So firstly, I'd like to congratulate all the County Cup winners for a fantastic year. Sam Blanchard Juniors. He's not here tonight, but my good friend Mike Daniels. A lot of you might wonder where Mike is. But Mike's not only satisfied with winning Carnival, well no, he's training for the 2022 Paralympics. I saw him the other day, he had 2 black eyes and a broken nose. I said, what are you doing, Mike? He said, oh, I'm going to be a Paralympian. So are you? So I said, what, you're going to be a boxer? He went, no, hurdles. Big shout out to Wills's Carnival Club. the 11th County Cup they've won in their history. Well done. First since 2008, and as was mentioned. And it is so great to see a Bridgewater club back on the top of the tableau tree. When you look back of the Waleses, the Bohemians, the Pariahs, the great cards. The great cards that we all used to, as a feature club, you would wish you could build something like that, but moving. And for you guys to be back up there, it was really special, so well done. Of course, Newmarket area, again. 19th County Triumph, is it? 19th. Unbelievable. And of course, I looked up the records, our little pub buddies, Marina Sydenham on 19 as well. It's records like that that are unlikely to be surpassed for a long time. We get all the attention, to be honest, the feature clubs, the tableau clubs, but these guys make up the carnival. If you just had 10 feature clubs and a few these guys are brilliant, absolutely brilliant, so congratulations to you.
Thank you, Wade. Alan, does Starkey want my chair?
No, he's alright, he can fall over. Look, Madonna.
Sit down, son.
Paul, are you going to come and get him up?
I've got a special way of blowing him up.
On to feature. Congratulations to Harlequins Carnival Club for just pipping the big R in the back roll of copyright. Another deserved trip to the county. In what was a very, unfortunately, a very troublesome year for them, and I say this every year, I'm their biggest fan. Outside their carnival club, I am Gremlin's biggest fan. So it's good to see so many Gremlins here tonight. Which is in stark contrast to their car, to be honest with you. But in all seriousness, they had a tough year. But to see Gremlins up and working is beneficial to Carnival. What they achieve is what we've all aspired to do for year after year after year. We have our club dinner in the bar 27, and you walk down the stairs, there's pictures of carts you built in the late 90s, early 2000s. Most of us can't even dream of building nowadays. So regardless of what happened this year, last year, or ones in future, they will always be, in my mind, the ones to beat. The ones to beat. The ones that push it forward. And you look at Matt. Me and Matt grew up together. Gremlins can't be as stressful as marketeers because you started growing your hair back. Masqueraders, a fantastic car, another fantastic car, really showcasing your talent you have in every department. Lighting, movement, costume. I just don't think, if I'm honest, basing your whole car on one song from a musical will ever work. Right? Yeah. As for us, you ain't got much time left, have you? I'm wasting this. As for us, I don't really know what to say. It's been a lifelong dream for most of us just to win Bridgewater Carnival. So to surpass that and win all 7 out of 7 is even more than we could ever imagine. And then the extra cups on top is just like, it's unbelievable. Then it culminates in the Starkey Cup, which is something from a fairy tale. And there's been so many nice words from the other clubs and the other individuals that really make you feel like you've achieved something special. And we thought we achieved something special, but to hear things from our peers, from the people that we compete with, makes it so much better. The last time we won this, as Rod pointed out, Chunk was 2 years younger than I am now, and he had more hair than I do too. So this just goes to show what an achievement it is for Martyrs Carnival Club. It's not been an easy year. We've been through our fair share of issues, some you know about, many that you won't. But to come out of it with this, and those, is a guiding light for our future. It's 10 years ago since we won a carnival, 10 long years that we won any carnival. If I remember, it was Glastonbury and Western, when we done Ghost Riders. So this in those isn't just for everyone that's part of the club now, it's for everyone that's been part of the club through the journey. Those who have built 60 foot worth of car on borrowed land, those who have built the shed when we had nowhere to live, those who have walked around carnivals on our 50th anniversary, those who have been there at our lowest ebb, and those that know how long and how much we have all waited for this moment. I won't dwell on it. It's also for the people that are sadly no longer here. This magnificent trophy not only recognises the here and now and the great success of this wonderful bunch of people aboard to the club, but also the many, many years of hard work beforehand, allowing us to get to this point. It's an honour and a privilege to bring the Starkey Cup home to Bridgewater, and for the first time in a generation, to the home of the Marketeers. I just wish a few certain people were here to see it. Good luck to everyone for next year. Good luck everyone. Good luck to everyone for next year. Be safe, be happy, and have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you very much.